Welcome to St. George's. Hi and welcome to the site tour and Q&A for the St. George's Night Market. I am Stephanie of Stephanie Street Events, and I'm also the head volunteer here at St. George's for the craft show. I was a marketing and special events director in the architecture industry in New York City before I became a mother. I'm also a crafter. I'm the founder of Stephanie Street Soap and Skincare. You might know me from that. And I like to do as much research on a show as possible, so I thought I'd give you a little tour of the church so that you know what you're getting yourself into when you apply. This is our second year running a craft show here at the church. Last year it was called the Handmade Christmas Market at St. George's. This year it's the St. George's Night Market because it's at night. We had a ton of fun last year. We got a lot of people through, but we thought we'd make some changes this year to make it a little more interesting, to differentiate more. So this year we're gonna have some live music, which we're super excited about. And wine by the glass, an elegant adults night out kind of shopping event. Now for our site tour of St. George's. So our building was built about 2 years ago. It's located in Alton Village, right off of Palladium Way, which is just off of Appleby and Dundas. And we have lots of free parking, as well as street parking for the day of our event. And I'm thinking the food truck is gonna go somewhere around here. Registration table will go somewhere around here. Coat rack. This is the side entrance, which is great for load in and load out. It's got an automatic door and a ramp to get your things in and out of the church. And then this is going to be the main room where all the vendors will be set up. We can fit somewhere between 25 to 30 vendors in here. The bar will be right here in this area, right next to the kitchen. And live music over there with some seating and areas for mingling. And then the rest will just be open for vendor tables. This wall right here opens up, so this all becomes one big room. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the site tour, and now I get to answer some of your questions that you've sent to me. Okay, so question number 1. Are you accepting MLM vendors? So if you are a multi-level marketing vendor, either Tupperware, steeped tea, sweet legs, anything like that, I am very sorry. We are a handmade only market. And the reason for that is our space is limited inside. We can only take about 25 to 30 vendors, and we really want to provide a concentrated, handmade only, unique shopping event. Question number 2. Are you limiting the number of vendors in each category? Yes, we are. And I know that's super important because I am a soap and skincare vendor, and I know it makes a really big difference when you have 2 soap vendors versus 5 at a small event like ours. So yes, we're gonna limit the number of vendors per category to provide a balanced experience for all the vendors and for all the shoppers. We also like to do a lot of promo prior to the event. Last year I did gift guides. I'll probably do something similar this year. Here are some gift ideas for your husband, for your father, for your sister or mother, for your kids. And we like to have a little bit of everything so we can be as much of a one-stop shop as possible. How are you going to decide who gets in? That's a great question. So we have a jury of artisans who are going to go through all the applications, tally them up, tally up our scores, and come up with what we think is going to be the best fit in each category, and create sort of a nice, well-rounded, curated collection of the best artisans from each category. So if I have any tips for vendors, I would say please, please, please be as thorough as possible and as complete as possible in the applications. If we can't get to your website from your link, if you don't include pictures, it's going to be really hard to judge you. And last year, we received about 3 times as many applications as we had room for in our church. So, make sure to fill out that application. Okay, when I think of night market, I think outdoors for some reason. Is this an indoor or outdoor market, or both? Well, so most of the vendors are going to be indoors. But I run a food truck festival here at the church every Thursday, all summer long. Breaking Bread, check it out. Last year, we had Frankie Fettuccini come and serve his delicious Italian food right outside the church, parked during our market. Do you want to have that again this year? It's an evening market, the vibe will be a little different, but I still think people get hungry. So yes, we might have a food truck outside, but all the other vendors will be inside, warm and cozy, and yeah. Okay. I applied already. When should I expect to hear back? Good question. It says on the application, but in case you didn't see it, applications are due September 8th, Friday, September 8th, and for the St. George's Night Market, we will get back to you by September 16th. Please don't email me before September 16th asking me why I haven't gotten back to you. I haven't gotten back to you because it's not September 16th. We want to make sure to give everyone a thorough review. So I hope to get back to you before September 16th, but it probably won't be until then. We're waiting for all the applications to come in before we look at them and decide what makes the most sense. All right, and that looks like all the questions for now. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. If you have any more questions, make sure to shoot them our way and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. We are accepting vendor applications now through September 8th at www.burlingtonmade.com for both the St. George's Night Market and for Burlington Made. So if you are an artisan or if you know one, make sure they know about us. And if you liked this video and want to hear more from us, make sure to click like on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to follow Burlington Made on Instagram and Facebook, and Stephanie Street Events on Facebook. Thanks so much for watching. See you on Friday, November 24th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at St. George's Church, 4691 Palladium Way in Burlington for the St. George's Night Market.